Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a hot day here in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat and we are going to be going on a hike slash run today in a little loop that goes all the way around Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, and it just runs along the coastline. It's a beautiful hike. It's just endless miles of ocean that you get to see and beautiful villas that are millions and millions of dollars. Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat is actually the most expensive real estate in all of France and almost all of the world, and so it is a crazy beautiful place where billionaires come. As you can see, I'm surrounded by beautiful boats right now and it is just a beautiful town. So here we go on a loop around Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. Let's do it! What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Today we are in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat and it is a loop hike that goes all the way around the peninsula of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. The hike is just over 4 miles long and has about 370 feet of elevation gain. Alright guys, so the start of this hike is kind of boring just because you're cutting through the center of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, but it does get better. So once you cross through, you're going to end up on the other side of the coastline, and it's just going to get more and more beautiful as the hike goes on. So right now, not much to look at. So this trail is kind of well marked. As you can see, there's this sign right here, but there's a lot of different signs throughout the hike and not all of them are the same. So it's kind of hard to know which sign is for which hike. But as always, I'll leave a link for the hike down in the description. So after you hit the main road, you're going to want to cross the street and then head over here to the left. And as you can see, there's a little map and another little sign that will tell you the direction to go. So you'll continue down this path about a quarter mile until you see this road over here to the right. So you'll head down this path, and at the end of the path will be the first view that you'll get of the ocean on this side of the peninsula. So after you cross the road, you're going to want to continue down the stairs after you see this sign for the path. Then at the bottom of these stairs, you will officially be at Plage de Passable. So this beautiful beach has an amazing view of Villefranche-sur-Mer that's just on the other side of the cove of Villefranche-sur-Mer. And it's a great place to just take a break. You can go swimming here, you can relax and just enjoy the amazing views of the mountains and the city on the other side. So after you're done enjoying this amazing beach, you're going to want to continue to the left and you'll see the path up ahead that we're going to follow. And if you look back just one more time before you hit this path, you'll get the most amazing view of the day so far of just crystal clear blue water and amazing views of the coastline. So after continuing down this path for about a quarter mile again, you're going to want to take a right down this trail. So this trail is definitely the best section of the entire coastal path, I think. It's the first actual dirt trail of the day, which is what I really like to run on, and it's just right along the edge of the water, and it's just amazing. As you can see, this is a pretty popular hike. There's lots of people down by the water and also on the trail. I did this hike on a Thursday afternoon and probably saw only about like 100 people, so it's not too bad. Alright guys, so we are officially on the trail. So this trail will lead us most of the way around. So we've cut through the center part and now we are just working our way around. Right now we are just following this trail and it will eventually lead us to a lighthouse. So we are going to
just keep going on here until we hit that. So let's go.
So as I said earlier, this trail is one of my favorite trails, probably in the whole world. I just love running along the ocean, and it's so beautiful with the white rocks contrasting the beautiful blue water. It's just incredible. As you can see, there's so many spots along this trail where you can easily get down to the ocean and take a dip and just spend all day hopping from beach to swim spot to swim spot. It's just perfect. Also, as you can imagine, there's plenty of good cliff jumping spots if you like to do that, and you will just get so many opportunities to just go swimming. You could spend all day on this trail just walking around this beautiful peninsula. I mean, have you ever seen water that beautiful in your entire life? Like, no, seriously, have you? Because if you have, make sure to leave it in the comments below, because I want to go there. So some more basic information about Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat is, after doing some more research, I found out that it is the second most expensive residential location in the world after Monaco. So this is really where the billionaires come to play. And what I think is cool is that this place is so accessible just to average civilians like us. And it's just amazing to be able to go on these trails that have been here for centuries. Another insane fact about Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat is that it holds one of the world records for the highest real estate listing in the world. So they had a house listed at $350 million. So that is just insane. But the houses on this island are incredible. They line the ocean. The one for 350 million is a little more inland, and you can't really see it because there's lots of gates and fences around it, but just insane.
Oh man. So it is a hot day today, but man, I've never seen it this calm out here. Like, as far as wind goes, the wind is usually just ripping through here because it's like at the very southern tip of this little peninsula. But right now, the wind is nice and calm. All the boats are out. It's a good day if it wasn't like 150 degrees outside. But besides that, perfection.
So like I said, this part of the hike usually is a little bit windy, but today it was super calm, super nice, and just super beautiful all around. But on the other side of the peninsula is where it's always windy, so you'll see later on in this video, as I continue around the peninsula, that it does in fact get a lot windier. Also, as you can see in this shot, you still get great views of Villefranche-sur-Mer, and you also get views of the coastal path that goes from Nice to Villefranche-sur-Mer that I did a video on, so make sure to check out that video.
The views just keep getting better and better. It is amazing. Loving it. We're almost to the lighthouse, so it should just be right around the corner up here. So next time I see you guys, I will be at the lighthouse, so let's go.
So as you can see, the lighthouse is finally come into view, and wow, just look at that, the white lighthouse on the blue water. It just looks amazing.
All right, we've made it to the lighthouse. We are here. So there's some water right here, and if you follow these stairs up, you can get a cool little view of the lighthouse. Amazing.
So this water fountain here is the only place to fill up along the hike, so make sure to fill up your bottles before moving on to the other side of the peninsula.
All right guys, so the lighthouse means that we're about halfway done with the run now. And so now we just have to kick it in the last half. And over here, it's definitely not as beautiful. So to the left of the lighthouse, if you're going that way, it's not as beautiful as the first half of the hike, but it's still pretty amazing. So we should be just about over 2 miles in. So we got about 2 miles more. And so let's finish this sucker off.
So the lighthouse is about 2.5 miles into the hike. So once you get past this, it is just 1.5 more miles until the hike is done. And on this side, as you can see, there's a lot less vegetation. It's a lot more rocky than the last section, so keep that in mind. On this part of the trail too, as you could see, it's mostly cement and rocks. So it gets a little tricky in some sections. Some of the rocks aren't that even. So make sure that you're watching out, that you wear good shoes, and that you don't roll an ankle or anything like that. So like I said earlier, on this side of the peninsula, it's a lot more windy, so you're going to see waves coming in and crashing on the rocks, and it just looks amazing. Also on this side of the peninsula, you're going to get your first view of Point de Saint-Hospice, which is just that little outcropping of land over there to the right. So when you get to the end of this section of the hike, right before Point de Saint-Hospice, you'll see some amazing artwork that's all over these abandoned buildings, and it looks so cool. So after these abandoned buildings, you're going to get back onto a paved road. I know, boo. But then you're going to follow this paved road to the end, where you're going to see a green gate. Go around the gate over here to the right. And then you're going to keep following this street for a little bit until you get to this intersection. You're going to take a right turn, and then you're going to keep going down this road until you see a little alleyway over to the left. So at the end of the alleyway, it'll pop you out onto the main road where you'll cross the street, and then you'll get an amazing view of the port and the mountains in back of it. And if you look really close way back there, you can even see Ease on a really clear day. And then it's just a short walk down to the port, and you did it. You completed the hike. You did 4 miles around Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. What an amazing, beautiful hike that it was. And it was so fun to do, and I can't wait to do it again.
Alright, so just finished the run right where we started, back in the port, and man, that was a beautiful hike around Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you've done this hike or if you're planning on doing this hike. I would definitely recommend it. And yeah, until next time, see you guys, bye!